Alright, I just realized that my video cut off before I was finished with this. So, what we were talking about was down here at Templo Mayor, the big building right here, that at the platform here on the equinoxes, sunrise would come up. This is not straight east, it's actually 7 degrees off from straight east from the viewing platform here. So that as the sun came up, it would go between these two temples. And as it went between those two temples, you would watch it from the viewing platform. The priest would know that this occurred. And we know this occurred on the equinoxes. In fact, we know that they moved the platform deliberately so it would line up for this to occur. Not a surprise, because we knew that the Mayans were interested in the equinoxes too. Remember from the temple of Kukulkan, when the snake went down the temple, was on the equinoxes as well. And since the Mayans, the Aztecs are probably descendants of the Mayan people, similar at time, and they split off and made their own great area, that's not a surprise that the equinoxes were very important for them. Now you can see this better in this picture right here. If you see a couple of things in this picture here, this was a drawing, an early drawing by one of the Jesuit priests that showed up, and it shows how the center of the city, the temples were in here, and this is where all the great places were in here, this was all the government center, was in the center, and then they had these cardinal directions coming off in the different directions. And that the viewing platform here and here, you can see lined up, and Templo Mayor was right through here as it came off of there. So, looking down here, here's your observing platform. So that's this building right here where you would stand. And then here's the temple with the two tops looking this way. So as you look out, straight east is over here. You marked it in a different color here. Straight east is this point right here. So that's east. But when the sun comes up, it follows this. So this is the path of the sun coming up here. To get up that high, the sun is actually about 20 degrees high already. So by the time it's 20 degrees up, it's not straight east anymore. In fact, it's off by 7.5 degrees. So they had to move the viewing platform to make sure that it took into account the fact that the sun is changing position as it rises. They made it so that only occurs on the equinoxes for it to go exactly between those two buildings. So, definitely, these are the two alignments, the cardinal points, and the sunrise of the equinoxes rising between Templo Mayor. So, just a quick review, done by the Aztecs. Make sure you know the prophecy of a snake eating, an eagle eating a snake standing on cactus from this nomadic tribe. They saw it in the middle of Lake Texcoco. It was around 13 to 1500 was when they created this great city. 1500 is when we started to know about it, because that's when Cortez showed up. It's at the modern day site of Mexico City, right in the center of Mexico. And know that the astronomical alignments are the cardinal points in the sunrise on the equinoxes. All right.